NSF, non-sufficient funds fee. Now, this is for the landlords out there that do online rent payments. Now, we do, for the most part, we're at about 80 to 85% online rent payments. There's still some people that love to send in money orders and things like that we just can't get switched over, and they just haven't learned yet. But oftentimes when people pay online, they will go out and make a payment, and sometimes the payment might take a couple of days in transit to go from their bank account or their debit card, whatever it is, over to our bank account. Now, during those days, they might make a payment, and they might either not have enough money in their account, or they spent money on their card, or they wrote a check, and then that got cleared before the payment online went over to their rent. Regardless, what you end up getting on your system is a non-sufficient funds email from your provider, just saying that there were not enough funds to cover the charge that this person was trying to pay their rent. Now, when they do that, I want you to think about this. This is no different than a return check. They send you a check, you send it to the bank sends, nope, there's not enough money into it. They charge you a fee for this, but non-sufficient funds, typically they don't charge a fee for it, but you should. You should charge the tenant at least. Again, you should, if you see that sort of Catholic school where the nuns, crack you over the knuckles or something for doing bad, that's what you need to do. You need to there needs to be a penalty for them doing this, because otherwise they will continue to do this month after month, causing you delays in your rent processing. So have some sort of a fee. Again, you could pick whatever, check with your state. A lot of these things, guys, I want you to make sure that you check with your attorney and just see what can you charge. Are there limits of what you can charge? Can you charge these fees in your particular state? Now, I'm based out of the St. Louis, Missouri area, guys. In Missouri, yes, we can charge fees for these. So we've already checked on that. But just check in your area to make sure that you can charge for these fees. But I'll just tell you, we charge people $40. That's what's in our lease, $40 for non-sufficient funds. So every time somebody bounces, which right now we probably average 5 a month, that end up, for some reason, when they make their payment, they don't have enough money in there, or something else cleared before our payment cleared, something like that. So we easily make a couple of $100 a month off non-sufficient funds. And again, just please make sure with the tenants that you penalize them. Now, if you want to, don't get me wrong, you don't have to do this. If this is a one-off situation and you've got a good tenant who's paying, of course you don't want to sit back and, you want to make sure that you're cooperative with them. I mean, if they paid their rent on time for, if they've been there for a year and they paid their rent on time, and this one time they had a non-sufficient funds, then you don't necessarily have to charge them for that. Just, okay, please don't have it happen again. So it's within your power to say, we're not going to charge you. But you want to make sure that you have the power to be able to do that. And the only way to do that is to put it in your lease. Okay, all of these charges have to be in your lease, written in there and explained, signed off by the tenant in order for you to be able to charge them legally.